Welcome to the first ever online town hall meeting. It's odd, I know, but this is what we're left with, right? At the end of the summer that wasn't, this is the time of year that we're supposed to be gathering here at the Plex and celebrating the summer and all the great things God did at Urban Safari and Summit, and then talking about our theme for the fall and when White Flag is going to be meeting and all of our special camps and retreats and programs. But unfortunately, with everything going on with COVID-19, we can't do that. And so we're coming to you in this format really to tell you some of our plans for the fall and how you and your families can really re-engage with some of the rhythms and the routines that are going to nurture spiritual faith in your teenagers. This season, more than any, has given families an opportunity to kind of talk about faith and reveal faith in the home. If you think about it, you as parents have more opportunity with your teenagers than maybe you ever have. But that also doesn't alleviate us as spiritual mentors to try to offer opportunities to continue to create dialogue with your teenagers about spiritual things. This last week, I've been thinking a lot about Hebrews chapter 12. I want to read it to you. Hebrews 12, verses 1 and 2. The writer writes, "Therefore, since we are surrounded by such a great cloud of witnesses, let us throw off everything that hinders and the sin that so easily entangles, and let us run with perseverance the race marked out before us, fixing our eyes on Jesus, the pioneer and perfecter of our faith." Hey, since the cloud of witnesses that have gone before us have suffered far more than we, let us continue to press forward, fixing our eyes on Jesus, fixing our eyes and recommitting ourselves to the rhythms and the practices that bring us back to faith, bring us back to the work of God in our lives. And so that's what we're planning. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about what we have for the fall, and then Austin, you're going to go kind of deep into like the specific plans. Does that sound good?
Let's do it.
So normally we would tell you everything that's going on for September, October, November, and December. But because of the reality of we don't know what's going to happen with school, we don't know what's going to happen with the pandemic, and we also don't know what's going to happen here in Ventura County, what our governor's going to ask of us, and as we continue to make plans in concert with the lead team and the elder board, what our plans are is really to go month by month. So at the end of each month, we're going to be coming to you with a video and a plan for the next month. So today, all we can really tell you is what we're planning for September. And at the end of September, we'll come back and say, based upon the way things look now, this is our plan for October.
Week 1 is our first in-person meeting on September 2nd. And what that's going to look like is going to be on the patio in front of the sanctuary. You have to sign up in a link that's going to be in our bio. And it's very, very limited. We're going to make sure that you sign up and check off some boxes just to make sure that you've been healthy and safe before you come. And we're going to have a good time, and you also get a free t-shirt. It's a limited run t-shirt for that first week. You make sure you have to wear a mask, hand sanitizer, a check-in when you show up, but it's going to be an amazing time for week number 1.
September 9th is week 2 of September, and our plan is to release episode 1 of our White Flag Social video podcast. You're going to hear a lot more about this, but it'll be Austin and I co-hosting with a special guest. A couple weeks ago, we asked Instagram for some topics that y'all wanted to talk about as we go into the fall. And we got a whole bunch offered.
Amazing
And
offers.
so every week, we're going to be diving into a different hot topic, 3 perspectives on that issue. So we'll release that video that week, and then you'll be able to have some really cool conversations with some friends around our White Flag Social video podcast. So be looking for that.
Week 3 is going to be our park small group meetup. On that third week, we're going to meet at a park. It's going to be Branca Vista Park right next to the church. And we're just going to break out into smaller groups. You don't have to RSVP for that, but you just show up, and we're going to meet and have some questions for the group. Just another in-person, community-gathered group that we get to just talk about some things that have been on our heart and some questions that we want to discuss with you. We'll be breaking out into different groups, and it's going to be a good time for week 3.
And finally, week 4, September 23rd, is going to be a Zoom check-in. We're going to drop a really cool video that day, and then we'll have a Zoom call that evening where we'll go to get into breakouts and just have kind of a time where we'll check in with one another about what the school year's looked like so far and what the journey of faith has looked like as we continue to walk that in quarantine together. So this is our plan for September. Week 1, in-person meetup. Week 2, podcast. Week 3, small group in the park get together. And week 4, a Zoom call breakout. we really wanted to be able to offer a couple of resources, a couple of ideas, no matter where you and your family are at. We realize that the comfort level is different for everybody. And so we're going to encourage you to choose whatever opportunities you and your family are okay participating in. Some of you are ready to get together. We are too. And so we want to do that in a safe and reasonable way. Some of you are not ready to get together, and that's fine. But we just want to encourage you to continue to interact with your faith. Continue to pursue the things we've been called to. Fix your eyes on Jesus. And so what we hope to offer you every week in September is really a scenery change, because you're living on your computers, you're living on your phones, you're living with these people that you can't seem to escape right now. And so all of these different things we're offering are really a scenery change to reorient your thoughts and your gaze upon the work of God in your life. And we want to continue to invite you into that journey with us as White Flag Social. So tonight at 7 o'clock, Austin, Angela, myself, and our youth workers are going to be on a Zoom call for you to ask any questions you have about our plans for September. That link's going to be in our Instagram bio. But Austin, tell them how they can stay up on all of our plans and all the details for the fall.
Yeah, we've got several different ways. So, of course, we have an automatic text message that goes out to all of our students and parents, and you can sign up for that at encounterlife.org. You go to the student ministry section, and you can sign up there. If you have any other questions too, go ahead and email students@encounterlife.org, and we can answer any question you have at any time. We're always and constantly posting on our Instagram, so make sure you follow us at White Flag Social on Instagram. And right now, you're watching this on YouTube. This is our first video on our YouTube channel. So make sure you subscribe, like it, and share this, because we want you to stay connected with all the notifications that we're going to be dropping on here. But yeah, several different ways of how you can stay connected to White Flag Social this year.
These are unprecedented times, and so we're having to figure out youth ministry in unprecedented ways. And so this is our plan for September. We cannot wait to get back together. We can't wait to see you. We have missed you so much, and we long to be together again, to reunite the White Flag family. So we're so excited about September 2nd. Be watching Instagram, be watching the text messages, because again, that first person in-person meetup is going to fill up really fast. And we want
you get
you
a free shirt, so don't forget.
And we want you to be there, all right? We're so glad you joined us. Make sure you like or subscribe, and we'll see you tonight at 7 o'clock on the Zoom call. Remember, students and families, students and parents are all invited to ask any questions you have about the fall. We'll see you then.